technical difficulties. I don't know what was going on, but I am still here on this live because we're going to get this work done, okay? We're going to get this work done in spite of the technical difficulties. So y'all come on back in the room. I don't know what is going on, but my internet, it says my internet is good. I got plenty of bars on my phone. So y'all come on back in the room, y'all. Come on back in and let me know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Come on back into the chat. Back and first. Okay, Mitchell is here. Much better. I don't know what's going on. Look, the devil is trying me this morning, but not today. Not today. We ain't having it. We are not having it. I kind of started today off a little sluggish myself, a little slow. So Miss Gina, when you said that, I really felt that. So hopefully you can come on back into the chat as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and just get this bracelet done, y'all. We are going to get this bracelet done and out the way. Look, I might need to put my glasses on, y'all. All right, all right. Yeah, Jerry, look, the devil is trying it today, but not today. Not today. Not today. All right, y'all. So I got my pattern for my bracelets lined up. I got everything in order. Now I want to string them up, okay? But the thing with these beads right here, they don't have really big holes. So let's see what we are going to do. We are going to start with this one. So we're going to start with this one and we're going to go ahead and string it up. I feel better, so much better since I laid my burdens down. You better see it. See it, Mitchell. I love it. I love it. All right. Jerry got the bells rolling. Jerry got the bells rolling. What is it? That's it. So this is gonna be a quick live. I got some stuff to do. I think I am gonna bring Kaylin tonight to rehearsal. I'm thinking that's what I might do because I need to come and do some business. So I'll just say that. So I'll probably be there tonight. So I'll see you guys there. I got to pick my mom up. She's got a beauty shop appointment. So she needs me to pick her up. So that's on my list. And I also ordered some prints from the print shop, so I need to pick that up as well. So I got quite a bit on my to-do list this afternoon, and of course I'm trying to get these bracelets done. I should have already had them done, but you know, life starts lifing, so you know, it is what it is. But we're going to get it out today, y'all. We are going to get it out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having an amazing day. I'm so glad. Who else is glad that the snow is finally leaving out? Even though the kids still been out of school. Y'all done had another winter break. Sis, look, time is up. Break is over. The kids done had too much of a break. They had a whole nother winter break. They had a whole nother winter break. But like I was saying earlier before my connection started acting funny, I think I'm going to do another Valentine's Day craft, y'all. Thank you so much, Michelle, for coming in. How are you today? As you can see, I'm in my workroom. I'm doing a little bit of crafting, but it's different from what I usually do. I'm doing some bracelet crafting today. Of course, for those who do not know, I do have a jewelry brand and I make handmade jewelry. I also sell jewelry, like a lot of the pieces that you see me wearing, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, all of that I carry in my shop. So make sure you check that out. What else is going on? Usually I try to show up at least once a week going live, just checking in with you guys and just, you know, just building community, building relationships. Yep. So that's what I'm doing right now. So how are you? Are you a crafter, Michelle? I don't think I've seen or met you before, but I am so glad you are here. And are you subscribed to the channel? Because I've got quite a few subscribers, so I don't get a chance to meet everyone. So I would love to know if you are subscribed. You are not a crafter. You said nope. Michelle, you said nope. So what do you do? Are you at work, or if you don't mind sharing? If you don't mind sharing. One thing with this bracelet right here, it is a smaller bracelet. Curtis Smith is in the chat, says hi. Hey Curtis, thank you so much for joining in. Michelle says she's got some bad news. Michelle, look, I don't know if we want no bad news. How bad is this news? Look, how bad is this news? Nobody wants to hear bad news. It's Friday. It's a feel good Friday, okay? But I hope you're having a okay. Michelle says she's sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Michelle. You're under the weather. Curtis Smith, youngsters from Charlotte, North Carolina. What are you doing today, my friend? So you from Charlotte? Well, I'm doing a little bit of jewelry making. I'm making a Juneteenth bracelet. I had an order come in to my Etsy shop, and that's what I'm doing. I'm making a Juneteenth bracelet. I also have that bracelet tag in this live as well, so you can check that out, Curtis, if you wanted to see. Oh, oh, look, Brian. Oh, yeah, Brian, you heard what Marjorie said. You wanna tell some jokes? What's going on? Look, it better be appropriate. That's all I gotta say. It better be an appropriate joke. But look, we don't want to hear no jokes. So the thing with this bracelet right here, y'all, it's I don't know. They ordered a very small size bracelet, a 6.5 inch, which is almost kind of like a child size. I know some adults have small wrists, but 6.5 is really, really small. So let's see what I am going to do. It's actually perfect. It's 7. It's actually reading a 7. So I really need to remove one bead from here because it's reading a 7 inch, but they ordered a 6.5. So if I take one bead away, it's going to drop it down to 6.5. But this 6.5 is so small, y'all. And sometimes, well, even I give them options. You have a 6.5, you can get a 7 inch, 7.5. So do I want to make it 7 inches, or do I want to just make the 6.5? Because that's what they ordered. Michelle says, do you have a kid? I got not one kid, I got 2 kids. How old are you, Michelle? Because you sound like you are a kid as well, which we welcome kids. We are a kid-friendly channel, okay? The way you are an OG. Mitchell, you said I was an OG. I was an OG, Mitchell. You are funny. All right, so let's see what we're going to do with this bracelet, y'all. They ordered a 6.5 inch bracelet because even if it's a 6.5, a smaller wrist, I think, because my wrist is pretty small and usually I do like a 7 inch, 7.25. So I'm thinking like right at 7 inches would still be a pretty good size, even if it was for a kid. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take away one of the beads. Usually some people that make handmade jewelry, they do have a bead board, but I'm deciding I don't like using a bead board because it slows me down. That's what I feel. But you could use a bead board to kind of get the exact sizing. But I've done so many bracelets in my time that usually I can just kind of uh, look at it and tell if it's too big, if it's too small. I can kind of gauge it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So we've got this one done. So now I'm going to move to the next one, which is pretty simple. You can see that pattern right here. Okay, Michelle, look, Marjorie, Michelle in the chat says 6, 7. Don't start that. She is 8 though, but you are 8. Okay, then I'm not mad at that. Yes, yes. So, what are the plans for the weekend? Do y'all have any plans for this weekend? Any plans for the weekend? Michelle, what you got going on? Mitchell, what you got going on? What you got going on this weekend? Me, I don't have much going on this weekend. It's besides getting out, fulfilling these orders for these Valentine's Day crafts. That's what I gotta do. That's what I've gotta do. All right, so now I am stringing up my second bracelet, just like this. It says 1865, so I want to make sure that my numbers are placed right side up. And we're just going to go ahead and string it up. Okay, so Mitchell said he's going to be practicing his yo-yoing and going to be doing some gaming. It's supposed to be really nice this weekend, so I might get out and get out in these streets and do a little bit of shopping, I guess. I don't know. I say that until it's time to go. And my pocket say, no ma'am, that ain't in the budget. So y'all know how that is. All right, all right. I think I need one more bead added to this one. Look, Marjorie, that budget say, no ma'am, not today, not this weekend. Look, not this weekend. All right, so I've got the next one strung up. So now we're going to measure it. And it is measuring a little, like right at 6 and, trying to see. It's measuring at 6.75. The other one is at 6.50. I think I'm going to leave it. I think I'm going to leave this one like that. All right, so I got my 2 bracelets. So you see this one, Juneteenth, 1865. This is what it looks like. And then I have this one, which is going to be a Juneteenth. You see the beautiful colors that has the tiger eye beads on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and get it tied off. Hopefully I can tie it off. My hands are a little sweaty right now. Let's see if I can put some gloves on and tie these off. I told y'all I was hot, so I'm going to slide on some gloves so I can go ahead and tie these off. Drinking me some water out of my Not So Stanley. Y'all already know that. All right, so when you get ready to tie off your string, you want to make sure you stretch it, okay? You always want to stretch it. And then we're going to make a loop, just like this. And then we are going to do a surgeon's knot where we tie it over and under. Just like this. Pull it. And then we are going to do it one more time because this bead, the hole is a little larger. So I'm able to loop it twice. And then I'm going to end it with a regular tie, just like this. Then I'm going to pull the string right at the knot, holding the knot while I pull the string, just so I can make sure that it's good and tight. Okay, make sure that it's not loose. And what I like to do is add a little bit of polish right on that knot, just so we can make sure that it's not loose. Just a dab. Some people use a little bit of glue, but I've been using a little bit of clear nail polish for years, and I've never had any issues, okay? Just like that. Just blow it just a little bit, y'all. I love the color pattern. Yes, this is beautiful. A beautiful color pattern. I love how this one came out. And now that it's nice and secure, what I'm going to do is just take my little scissors and just clip that string. You want to make sure you leave a little tail on your string too. And then we are going to hide the knot inside the bead. So we're just going to pull it just like this. And now our knot is hitting. All right. And now we are going to go ahead and do the same thing with this one. The only thing with this one, we will not be able to hide the bead because my hole is not big enough. Not hide the bead, but hide the knot. So I'm going to make sure that I put my charms right where the knot is going to be. So that way we can hide it with our links that we use to connect our charms with. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. Tie it. I love doing the surgeon's knot because it's really secure. Do I have any comments? Y'all not talking to me today? Y'all not talking to me today. I see I've got 9 people watching. I appreciate you. I've got 10 likes. If you have not liked the live, go ahead and like the live. Your girl, look, your girl is just here doing a little bit of work on a Friday, showing up like I said I would. Got our knot there. Just like that. And untie it one more time. It's a lot of knots, y'all, but hey, it's better to be safe than sorry. Better to be safe than sorry. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of polish right to my knot here, y'all. I know I've been doing a lot of baskets and crafting. Would y'all like to see more jewelry crafts? Let me know. Let me know if y'all want to see some more jewelry crafts, like how to make jewelry, bracelets, maybe the photo necklaces that I do, maybe like the actual charms that I use and how I do it. Would y'all like to see more of that, or you like the baskets? Which one? Which one? Because I want to give a variety of stuff that I do on the channel. So y'all let me know. Let me know if you would like to see more jewelry crafts. Look how sturdy that is. Look how sturdy, how tight it is. The string, everything looks amazing. Amazing. So now, okay, brother said both. What you say, both of them? The young folks say. All right, y'all, I was froze. What is going on with my live today? Can y'all still hear me? Can you hear me, brother? Can you hear me, Marjorie? Can you hear me, Mitchell? Okay, it just froze up, y'all. I don't know what's going on. So I can tell already this is going to be a short live. This is going to be a shorter live than I anticipated. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add the charms to it. So they are both Juneteenth bracelets. So I'm going to take my nice little links here, and we're going to drop our Juneteenth charms on both of them. Got our pliers. Got our little bitty jump rings. You can see how tiny that is. I really need my reading glasses on. Renee Mack is in the building. Hi. She says, yes, jewelry crafts are great, but I enjoy the baskets more. Renee, I know mostly everybody that has subscribed to the channel has come in from the jewelry crafts. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Everybody has come in through the jewelry craft, so I already know that that's what you love. You love the jewelry. I mean, the baskets. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was asking earlier. I got one more basket idea, and I was asking if you guys wanted to see one more Valentine's Day basket, or are y'all ready for? Look, what else we got coming up? We got Easter coming up. Are y'all ready for Easter crafts? One more Valentine's Day, or let's get into Easter. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. Let me know. Let me know. But I got everything I need for this. Oh, Charmaine and Renee. Dreaming of an Echo said hello. We have a Charmaine in the chat. Hey, Charmaine. Yes, we're hearing. Okay, thanks, Charmaine, for letting me know. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you guys so much for liking the live. What I'm doing, I'm sitting down making two bracelets. I had two orders to come in yesterday for two Juneteenth bracelets in my Etsy shop. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get these out before the post office closed today. So I was like, hey, let me just go ahead and just come on live and let's do it live. Look, let me chat with you guys while I'm making these bracelets. And that's what I'm doing. So again, let me know. Are you guys wanting to see? I'm gonna do the craft anyway because I got everything for it as far as that Valentine's Day basket idea that I've got going. So I'm gonna do it. But the question was, should I do it and post it as a video, or should I just go live and do it? Like, what do you think? Or are y'all about over are you over Valentine's Day crafts? I mean, because Valentine's Day is next week. It is next Saturday. So we got literally a week. All right. So these are coming along so cute. These were two different versions of the Juneteenth bracelets that I had. One said 1865, and then it has the Juneteenth charm. And this one right here was just real festive, and it's got the tiger eye beads incorporated into it. Oh, these are so cute. These are so cute. And now I will be adding my little custom Christie K charm to it. Nothing goes out without a Christie K charm. Thank you, brother, for the hearts. Thank you for the love. And this is the Christie K charm. If you can see that, it's just got Christie K designs written on the inside. So let's see. Get our little jump rings. This charm, I put 3 smaller jump rings on it. So we open it. I really need my reading. I really need my reading glasses on right now, y'all. But I ain't gonna put them on. So if you see me struggling, that's why. Because I really need to put my reading glasses on. Because these little rings, look how tiny that is. It is hard to see where it opens and closes. But hey, we gonna make it do what it's gotta do. We gonna make it do what it's gotta do. Since I only have 2 bracelets to do. All right, so one more jump ring on this. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. It's Friday. It's kind of like it feels like one of those Fridays that's dragging. I don't feel my energy as high on today. I don't know if you guys noticed it or not, but it's been, I mean, it's been an okay day, but I don't feel like my energy is at 100. Cause y'all know usually I'm on 100. I'm usually on 100, but not today. All right, y'all. So there is the Christie K charm dangling. This is a smaller bracelet, so maybe a little. Okay, it fits pretty good. But look at that. Look at that. Look how cute. This one right here, I still have to clean it up. The Juneteenth bracelet is, thank you, Renee. Yes, 1865. I also tagged it in the live, so if you want to check it out. But the 1865 one. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. I got two, I had maybe 3 or 4 different versions of this Juneteenth bracelet, but I decided to just put 2 of them in the shop. 2 that were the best sellers. Marjorie, I think you might be right. Marjorie said, I feel drained. I feel like my energy is low because I've been trapped in the house for 2 weeks. Look, you might be right, sis. You might be right. You might be right. All right, so we have the next charm. Let me go ahead and drop my 3 links because I almost kind of thought about like not doing the live today. I'm like, I don't want to get on here and just be real sluggish, not a lot of energy, I was like, maybe I should just skip the live. And I'm like, nope. Yesterday I posted, I said I was gonna go live. Who was ready? I was ready. And so I'm like, okay, hey, I'm gonna push through it and we gonna show up. And that's what I did, y'all. That's what we gotta continue to do. We gotta continue to just to show up, even when we don't want to, even when we don't feel like it. We just gotta show up and do what we said we was gonna do. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm pushing through, y'all. I am pushing through. All right, so we got one more link. One more. Connect it right in between our bead. Just like this. And there you have it. The second bracelet is done. That is so cute. Y'all, when I say I love creating jewelry, I love, this is a little tight because like I said, the person ordered a small size, but it is done. Seneca, what is going on? It's been a minute. Where you been? Where you been? So glad you could join today. I'm sitting here making a couple of bracelets. These are some Juneteenth bracelets. I got a couple of orders that came in yesterday. So I wanted to get these out, get these done. So why not get them done on live? So that, look, you done missed it. Thank you so much, Charmaine. But yeah, like I was saying, I love creating jewelry. I love just coming up with different ideas and then getting the beads and everything just comes together. I love it when a plan comes together, and that is what I did with these Juneteenth bracelets. I created these last year, and when I say, I mean, people love these cute little bracelets. Like, they're so festive. I also have a Black History one too. I know you guys know Black History Month is this month, so I've got some Black History bracelets and my Juneteenth bracelet. So what happened was actually somebody came to my shop and ordered the Black History bracelet. So I got the bracelet done, shipped to them. I mean, they loved it so much, came back and ordered 2 more. So, hey, I love it. I love it. So Seneca says he's taking care of my mom. She had knee surgery last Monday. Oh, my goodness. Was it one knee or both knees? Oh, my goodness. I can only imagine. Look, praying for a speedy recovery for her, because I know people who've had knee surgery, so I know that is not a good surgery. Okay, he said the right knee. Well, I hope she feel better, and so glad you're able to help her out and take care of her. That's such a good son. That is such a good son. I love to hear it. All right, so the next thing I am going to do is my little charms. I set them last night, so I still need to clean them. So I'm going to take a little bit of alcohol, just some regular rubbing alcohol, put it on a cotton swab, because the glue, the little residue that I use to set the charm, we're going to clean that off. And just a little alcohol gets that right off. So I don't know if you guys could see that. Yeah, Seneca, Marjorie says she's praying also for a rapid recovery for your mom. And hopefully the surgery is a success and that she does a lot better. Because I know most of the time, I mean, it does make everything better. All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So right now I'm just cleaning off my charms with a little bit of alcohol because I do actually make the charms that says Juneteenth on the inside. I actually place the photo inside the charm and add the outer casing to it. So it's just a little bit of residue and glue that was on there, but we've got that taken care of. Just like this. And it's perfect. Oh my goodness. 3 trucks hit him and his son. She's doing well, my baby. Oh, that's good. Jerry praying. Everybody's praying for your mom. You said a friend had a car accident? Oh my goodness. You just been having a real rough week, Seneca. Oh my goodness. Hopefully your friend is okay. Hopefully he is okay. Yeah. Right. So I got that one. All right, I got that one clean, and let's see. Okay, I gotta clean this one. Yeah, you've been having a rough week. I think I gave you my number. Seneca, what you giving me your number for? I don't need your number. I don't need your number. What I need your number for? I don't need your number, Seneca. Miss Gina was on here. I know she has a son named Seneca as well. And I know I'm probably not saying it right, but I tried. I tried. I'm trying. All right, y'all. So we got that cleaned up. So the next thing I need to do, I need to go and grab a couple of boxes, y'all. I need to grab a couple of boxes. Usually I like to rinse these beads. I don't really have to do a whole lot. I do like to rinse them with a little bit of water and then kind of let them dry. But as you know, time is not on my side. So what I'm doing is just taking this little alcohol wipe and then we're just going to wipe it down. We're just going to wipe it down just a bit. Just like that. And make sure everything looks good, which I am happy that everything looks good because y'all already know presentation is everything. All right. So I'm going to grab 2 boxes, y'all. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to grab 2 boxes. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. See, I told y'all I'll be right back. So I got 2 boxes that I'm going to pack these in. Let me make sure that this does not have... Okay. No, they don't. I wanted to make sure that I didn't put a made with love charm on those, but I didn't. All right, so I got my boxes. So now I'm going to take my little label and put it on my box. And I always have a hard time peeling this back. So this is just a custom label that also says Christie K Designs that I'm going to put on the front of my box. And hopefully I don't struggle too bad trying to peel this freaking design from this label. And this right here is a UV-DTF transfer. And what you do is you peel it. You peel it. I need KK in here, y'all. Dreamer the Echo said, ma'am, you need to change that calendar behind you, October 24th. What calendar behind me? October, August. What calendar? What calendar? Do I have a calendar? I've got a little oh don't do that, sis. Don't do that. I know I see what you're talking about right there. The the I see. Okay. Let me see if I can scoop back just a bit. You got look, your vision way better than mine, sis. Miss Gina, yeah, I've been back. I've been back. All right, Seneca. She said, do not publish your phone number. So if you put your phone number in here, Seneca, she is going to that will get deleted. Okay. So we don't want to put your number, don't put your number up here, okay? But sis, your eyes are so good. I'm like, what calendar? Look, that goes to show how much I look at that. Look. All right, y'all. So I finally the struggle is real with trying to peel back this freaking design. But I got it. So you peel it, and then I'm going to place it right on the box, right in the center. The best center it as best as I can. I'm going to take this little squeegee and just kind of rub it so the design can stick to the box. Most of the time you could just use your finger, but I don't want to play with it today. And then I'm just going to peel it back slowly, making sure the design is being left behind, just like that. Just like that. I like these little boxes. I used to do just some plain boxes. Then I decided to just go with the marble boxes, which I love a lot better. It gives it a nice, elegant, classy feel. You know how it is. You know how I am. All right, so I'm going to take this bracelet and I'm going to place it right on, well, one thing I'm going to do is take this little cotton and I'm going to tear a piece off. And what I'm going to do is put the bigger piece on the bottom, just like this. Then we're going to lay our bracelet down. Just like that. And then we're going to place this over. Wait a minute. Why is my, can y'all hear me? Hey, Miss Gina, can you hear me? I don't know why my camera keeps freezing up. All right, so I got kind of like a little peekaboo going on. And then you can kind of see it. And then you uncover it. It's like, oh, I love my bracelet. I was putting tape on the bracelet to hold it in place. But I think I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to just start doing it this way. And then put that like this. And then we are going to, because it don't move around. Okay, good. Rashana says she is from Africa. Africa in the building. What is going on? Look, checking in all the way from Africa. Thank you so much for coming in and letting us know that, Rashana. How are you? How are you on today? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for stopping in. Right now, I am just finishing up well, I'm packing up some bracelets that I've got to ship out today. So that's what I've been doing on this live. I've been on here now for almost about 40 minutes. So that's what I'm doing, Rashana. I appreciate you from checking in all the way from Africa. Hopefully you are subscribed to the channel. If you are, let me know. Let me know. Dreaming of an Elkers. What are you saying, sis? What I do? Have I done something wrong? What have I done, sis? What have I done? What have I done? Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Y'all let me know anytime you cannot hear me, okay? Because y'all know these phones and the internet, all of that stuff, they got a mind of its own. Seneca, what did you Seneca said he drinking vodka and orange juice and coolers. Hold on. I know you ain't drinking all of that. Wait a minute. Dreaming of an Echo said, hey, Rashana, thank you so much for stopping in. So now what I'm trying to do is peel this label, which is a UV DTF label that holds my logo here. So let me see. Come on, I don't have time to be playing with you. I don't have time to be fighting with you. All right, y'all. Almost there. Almost. She says, hi. I'm not from Africa, but I know the bracelet is Rashana says she's not from Africa, but she know the bracelet is representing Africa. Baby, I thought you was checking in all the way from Africa. I was so excited, Rashana. But yes, you are right. This is actually it's a Juneteenth bracelet that I am making. And this is the other one. 1865. It says 1865. You see the green, the yellow, the red. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that is too funny. Like, my energy was a little bit down, and when you came on and said you was from Africa, which I thought that's what you were saying, I got all kind of energy. I don't know where it came from, but hey, I appreciate it. I needed that. All right, y'all. So I finally got this label peeled back. Most of the time, what I do is I get either one of my kids to help me and go ahead and put labels on the boxes, but hey, I ran out, so I got to put them jokers back to work. So we peel it back just like this, and then I'm going to place it on the box right in the center as best as I can. Just going to lay it down, take my little squeegee, and we're just going to smooth it, lay it down. I could probably just use my finger as well, adding a little bit of pressure. But the squeegee works so good, so we want to use it. And then we're going to peel it slowly, making sure our design is left behind, just like that. And now I have my nice, beautiful packaging for my order. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to break my little cotton in half. And now I'm going to make sure that my bracelet is ready. Make sure this Christie K charm is polished up really, really good. It has a real high polish to it, so I don't want any fingerprints. When they open it up, they don't need to see any fingerprints. What they want to see is a beautiful neck, a beautiful bracelet. All right, I got it in just like this. And then we're going to add this right on top. Just like so. Put our lid over it. Since I am going to be shipping it, I want to make sure that it's not moving around too much. And I am going to tape the sides down. I don't have to, but I like that extra added security to it. All right, Michelle says she's back. Michelle, I didn't know you was gone, girl. I'm glad you're back. All right, so I've got my 2 bracelets ready. I've got my packing slips ready. And usually I like to just write a nice little thank you for ordering. Get my pen. Thank you for ordering and trusting me. So these are going to ship together. So I am going to write it just on one of them. And thank you for trusting Christie K. Okay. And I also put a small little discount code on the bottom. So I made sure that they know that it's a discount on the bottom. And then I'm going to print out my shipping label, and that's going to be it. It's going to be ready. It's going to be ready to roll out. All right, we got Zylan checking into the chat. What is going on? I appreciate you for stopping in. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this Friday. Usually I try to come live once a week. Friday is usually my day. Sometimes I might show up on Saturday. Sometimes you might get an impromptu through the week. You know, you just never know. So you just make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you have on your notifications so you'll know when I am live. Watching on my TV, just wanted to say hello. Hello. Thank you so much for watching on on your TV. I know a lot of people like to watch YouTube on TV now. So I think that's where YouTube is wanting to go. They want to make stuff, you know, so you can watch it because they know people are watching on TV. So that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I appreciate you. Michelle, I have a game. All right, Michelle, good luck on your game. I know Mitchell also has some practicing that he has to do. Miss Gina, I hope you are having an amazing day. I want your weekend to be just as amazing. Seneca, thank you so much for joining. Rashana, I appreciate you guys so much. Dreaming of an Echoes, you already know I got nothing but love holding down the chat for me. Brother, you already know nothing but love for you as well. I'm getting ready to wrap this chat up. I appreciate y'all for coming in. I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate the likes. Like I said, today it was just one of those days. The energy was not high, but I did get my work done. I'm glad that we got it done. It's ready to be shipped. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, and I will see you again. I'm probably gonna go live. I'm probably gonna go live before next Friday because I do have one more Valentine's Day gift concept that I'm gonna do. So hey, y'all look out for that too as well. But I'll give you a heads up when I am gonna post that. But I appreciate you guys so much. Continue to enjoy your day. Yeah, Michelle, I gotta go. I gotta go. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next live. Bye.